Happy All Saints Day, everybody. Kevin Mullen, the Office of Youth and Adult Ministry at the 2 Minute Tuesday on November 1st. Junior High Rally is this week. Looking forward to seeing everyone this Saturday. Yes, I will be taking registrations all this week, but please get them in as soon as possible. The plan is for the doors to open at 9 a.m. We'll be at St. Joe's Gym in Missoula. We'll open at 9 a.m. with kind of games and some music. Then the programming will really start about 10 a.m. So if you're coordinating those travel plans, make sure you're there before 10 a.m. But for those of you a little bit early, you can start coming in at 9. Lunch and dinner are included with cost registration, along with I'm working on getting a t-shirt and some other fun stuff. Then we're going to finish the night with a dance. We'll start after mass and dinner, probably about 7 o'clock, and then we'll be done by 8:30 that night. So all the information, registration you need, diocesehelena.org/junior high rally. World Youth Day is happening next summer, 2023 in Portugal. I am not coordinating a trip, but Mandy Bell, who's a fantastic youth ministry, has been around for a while. You probably know Mandy. She's great. She is coordinating a trip for her Libby youth group, and she's opened it up to really anyone else that wants to go. I would say that it's really more of a World Young Adult Day, so it's kind of that young adult age. But if you're interested in going, reach out to Mandy. She's partnered with a travel group that the pilgrimage is going to be led by Chris Stefanick. So it's going to be a really, really awesome trip. If you're interested in going, again, I'll include the notes or how to get in contact with Mandy in the notes, or reach out to me. Or if you've got Mandy's info, reach out to her. But it's going to be a fantastic trip if you're interested in going. Okay, planning is continuing for both the Awakening Retreat in Bozeman in December for our high school youth. Met with John Kowalski and Sheila Four last week to start implementing some of this stuff. It's going to be a great retreat. Info for that, diocesehelena.org/awakening. And then I'm also working on the Youth Ministry Leadership Retreat in January. Remember that this Youth Ministry Retreat is not just for, quote unquote, official youth ministers. Whether you're paid or volunteer, full-time, part-time, whether you work with elementary or high school or middle school, if you work with young people passing on the faith, then you're welcome at this retreat. And I wanted to share with you a little experience that I had this last weekend. I volunteered to help with our 5th grade RE at my parish this year. And I had our first 5th grade class this last weekend that I was organizing, and let me tell you, it humbled me. I was definitely out of my comfort zone. Working with high schoolers is way more in my wheelhouse and what I like to do. I mean, 10-year-olds, they scare me. I'm a youth minister at heart, so I just like to pray with kids. I talk at them for like 10 minutes, and then I entertain them with pizza and games till their parents pick them up. So this was definitely a new thing for me, working with that age group. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope the kids learned something about All Saints Day. But it really reminded me of sort of the need to be around other people who do this work, and to get some professional development for myself, and making sure that I know what I'm doing. If you've ever felt like that, like you're alone or don't know what you're doing, or that you're wanting to know if there's a better way to do RE and youth ministry, then really I highly encourage you to come to this retreat in January. It's yes, we are going to provide some professional development. We'll have some really good content on best practices and tips and suggestions for how you can be sharing the faith with young people. More than that, though, it's also an opportunity just for you to meet other youth ministers and DREs and people who are in this work, who are fellow disciples of Jesus Christ and just want to do the best that they can to share the faith with young people. So I highly encourage you, no matter what your sort of official role or capacity is at your parish, if you work in the fields of youth ministry and sharing the faith with young people, I highly encourage you to come to this retreat. Again, January 6th to the 7th at Fairmont Hot Springs. The information and registration that you need is at diocesehelena.org/youth ministry retreat. That's it for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we'll all pray for our young people. God bless.